Up everybody, Tommy D back with another one. I hope everybody's doing all right today. For Frank's interview, Frank from Morals Over Money. He did an interview with Michelle. Michelle has real regrets and real pain, and she shares it in her interview. I give first of all just a real big shout out and prayers for the women and the men in Kensington, Philadelphia right now, and the children that have to walk through it and live in it as well. I just want to send my prayers out right now to Kensington. I'm also going to put Frank's link from Morals Over Money in the description as well for Michelle's interview. So let's just get to the interview. This is Michelle's interview. This is from Morals Over Money. The link will be in the description. He goes by Frank, and he does a lot of good in Kensington. Everybody who watches his channel knows this. He was one of the first people to go out there on YouTube and show the struggle, and he constantly gives back to the people and the community. I look up to Frank. He's a big inspiration, and this is his interview with Michelle.
Kids. Well, that first date I got, because that's how I make my money.
Yeah.
That first date I got went really, really wrong. It went left.
By that,
So
like violently, like it just.
it was just really, really bad.
Of course.
Right off the bat, I have to say, his intro to that video was, wow, deep, really deep. The way he captured the little things and then highlighted them and brought them out. You can see how he has just gotten better and better and better with his editing. And just watching that gave me a feeling, gave me emotion.
So, what's your name?
Michelle McKean. They call me Shelly.
Where are you from, Shelly?
Down here.
Okay. And I know we're not supposed to ask women their age, but how old are you?
30.
30? Okay.
I'll be 31 next week.
When's your birthday?
November 7th.
My daughter's birthdays are the 15th. They're twins. So their birthdays are the 15th. Tell me what it was like growing up. You grew up in a two-parent home?
I had both parents. My mom was a cleaner. My dad was a painter. Life was normal until I was about 5. My dad started getting high again. He relapsed. So things started changing. Dad was there physically, but not emotionally,
Okay, so you were sort of attached emotionally.
Yeah.
Was it the addiction or was it just...
I'm pretty sure it was the addiction.
Okay, so prior to that, everything was...
Yeah, sports dad, baseball, soccer, dance, all that.
Just what she said right there about her father, okay? That made me think right away about my kids. Her saying with the father, with the relapse, her father relapsed, and he was there physically, but not mentally. There's a lot of different times, even when I first got sober, where, my family had to come to me and say, look, you're here physically, but you're not here mentally, and they are dying for your attention. Little kids, especially my kids, like little 7-year-olds, 4-year-old, kids in general, little kids, they strive for their parents' attention. And my son, especially my little ones, they craved it. So not being there mentally is something that kids definitely notice.
Okay. And do you have any children?
I have 3.
3. All right. How's your relationship with them? Seems like it's a little...
They love me. I love them too. I just don't want to bring none of this around them.
Yep.
And right as he was about to ask her the question, do you have children? Because once you trigger that question, you see the emotions come back. And that's a good sign. I'm be honest with you. That's a good sign for people to still feel that sadness and emotion, because it means they still feel the emotion and there's a chance for them to climb out. But you could just see. And then when she used to say, they love me, she said, they love me and I love them. But, of course her children love her. They miss her. They want her back. I remember that. That's real pain. That's real regret.
Is the last time you seen them?
June of not this year, last year.
Okay, so it's been a little while.
For my boys, and like all of them at the same time. But when I was incarcerated, they did a Girl Scouts program. And they let my daughter come into the jail, and I did Girl Scouts with her.
Oh, wow.
So I seen my daughter in like March.
Yeah. Oh, that's dope.
February.
How did you like that? Did you?
Oh, I loved it.
I bet. It sucked that it had to be in jail, but still.
You could see just the deep and raw emotion that she feels inside. But at the same time, we make excuses for ourselves. We make excuses for ourselves to want to get high. But the longer you stay out there, the more time that you're away from your children, you can't get that time back. You can't get that time back. The time you miss with your kids is gone forever. And I beat myself up for the time that I lost with my kids when I was in my addiction. And I really do try to make the time that I'm with them now mean the most. But at the same time, I have flaws too, and I'm not perfect.
Balls.
Yeah. Is there, if you had to pinpoint and say a reason why you decide to use, what would you?
Now?
Yeah. Is it like you do it to mask, like any type of pain you're going through, or any traumas or anything like that, or do you just?
Honestly, now. So when I was supposed to, when I got out of jail, I was supposed to go right home. I wanted to come down here, get some money, do something like real good fun, real nice with my kids. Well, that first date I got, because that's how I make my money.
Yeah.
That first date I got went really, really wrong. It went left.
So by that,
So,
you mean like violently, like it just.
It was just really, really bad.
Okay.
That was Amber right there, firing one off. Man, pray for Amber, everybody. It's sad, man. Crack is such a hard drug to stop using, too. You chase it, you chase it, you chase it, you chase it, you chase it. And it really does take over your mind.
And I just did what I always do. I wanted to numb it. Hold on, my mouth is a little dry. So I went and I got high, and I still never made it home.
How long ago was that?
June.
Wow.
And it kills me every day.
Can I give you a hug? Is that all right?
Yeah, that's all.
I'm sorry, I can see you.
Wow. That must have been the deepest part of that entire interview. I'm going to keep it real. That was the deepest part of that entire interview. I'm gonna have a couple comments about that. You know, she said when she was in jail, all right? So she was sober. You know, she got out. You know, she was sober. She was in jail, she was sober. But she needed money when she got out. And she went and got a date because that's what she's used to making money. That was her first mistake. People, places, and things. Stay away from the people you got high with, the places where you did it, and the things that you used to do. Like tricking. Tricking is always going to lead people right back to relapse. You can't trick successfully and stay sober. And then just the whole drama with whatever happened during the date. You know, she wanted to get high. I'm going to be honest with you guys. When she was in jail, when she got out, I feel like, and this is just opinion, let me know what you think in the comments section. I would love to know what everybody's opinion is of this is. Do you think Michelle had a plan to get high as soon as she got out of jail? Or do you think it actually did happen because of the whatever drama happened during the date and whatever happened there? Do you think? I have a feeling that when she got out, you know, I know she said she had everything planned with her kids and stuff like that. And you may want to do all that. You may want to be with your kids. And that may be a reality when you're in jail. But as soon as that time comes when you're right about to leave and that thought comes in and you let it manifest and you don't expose it and get rid of it, you let that thought manifest, the decision has already been made. You're going to get high. And man, I pray for Michelle, and I want to give a big shout out to Frank, Morals Over Money. His link is in the description for all his videos and lives, for giving her a hug at that moment. She really did need it.
Did you ever make a police report or anything about what happened?
No, I learned a long time ago when it's an addict that happens to, it's not the same thing as a regular person.
And times that you have chosen to go to the cops, what was their response?
It's usually if they don't pay you, it doesn't mean it's rape. Or if they take the money back.
Yeah. Wow.
Ignorant responses.
Right about that. In a lot of instances, the cops, you know, they don't believe the prostitutes. They think that they deserved it, that they asked for it. You know what I mean? Like, there's not enough justice. It's a shame that they're not taken more seriously. It's a shame that there's such a big stigma with addiction. It's even more of a shame that there's such a stigma with methadone and MAT therapy.
How would you describe Kensington to somebody who lives in another part of the world? How would you describe Kensington?
A third world country. This is something It's not. This is not supposed to be. That's what I mean. My kids are up around like Cotman and Torresdale area. I would never, even if I had all the means to take care of them, and I was clean and sober and happy and had $1 million and had a house down here, they still wouldn't come. I would leave them safe, comfortable, knowing that they go to bed at night and they're not going to get shot in their head.
We don't judge her on this channel. I don't judge her because I know how strong this addiction is. And the drugs that are on the streets, the tranquilizer, okay, the xylazine, the fentanyl, it just takes over your mind. You know, I'll never be able to make you understand it. It takes over your mind so much that I haven't put that stuff in my system for over 4 years. The hard stuff, just methadone and weed. And I had a drug dream the other night. And the drug dream was so vivid, so realistic, that I felt high in the dream. Okay, and this is how your addiction tricks you and sneaks up on you and gets you, because when I felt high in the dream, when I woke up, I was disappointed because I wasn't high. And I've had that happen to me before where I've relapsed and used because of that disappointment. Our brains have been rewired because of opiates. More so than any other drug, opiates rewire your brain to not function normal and to need it all the time. Scary. Man, I want to give a big shout out to Frank for this interview. This was a great one. I did get a lot out of it. I could see the pain still exists and doesn't go away. And just when I think I might be missing something, I'm not. You can find this interview on Morals Over Money. The link will be in the description for the video and Frank's channel. Please support Morals Over Money. It's home base. It's where I started off on YouTube. Morals Over Money and AML Films were the first YouTube channels that I started to watch on a regular basis. And both of them have helped me so much in my recovery. Hey guys, what's up? I thought I would end the video with showing you something that is a motivation for me every single day when I get up out of bed and have to go to work to stay sober. This is something my son, Anthony, my little one, made for me when he was at school. You know, I look at that and I remember that they need me and that there's somebody here that loves me and needs me, and it's worth staying sober for. And you have to stay sober for yourself, ultimately, number one. But staying sober for yourself, they will always reap those rewards. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed that reaction video. I hope you got something out of it. If you guys like the content that I'm dropping, please click that subscribe button below, hit the like button, and leave me a comment. Let me know if you guys got something out of the video that I dropped and the reaction that I did, or if you can offer something to me. Every little bit helps, and we need to support one another. God bless and have a great day.